they're as tight as a string you might use when you're flying a kite. Chim chimney, chim chim, chim chim.
This is a beast who's run away from me for the last time. And who gets stuck with the children and no nanny in the house? Me, that's who. I've said my say, Mrs. Grill. I'm done with this house forever. A good riddance then. I might not stumble on your way out.
Where is she going? What on earth am I going to say to Mr. Banks?
What is all this commotion? Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of the household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain, whilst I remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Coat! Winifred, you've engaged 6 nannies in the last 4 months and have all been unqualified disasters. A nanny should govern, a nanny should rule. A nanny is a paragon who suffers no fool. A nanny's a stalwart on children would gain, like having such a nanny in Cherry Tree Lane. Briefcase! Umbrella.
If only we could find somebody like your old nanny.
Few women alive could handle the Sandry standards of efficiency. Besides, we could never afford someone of her caliber. Now, place an advertisement in the Times stating that Jane or Michael Banks require the best possible nanny at the lowest possible wage.
Father, we've written our own advertisement.
I beg your pardon?
Please, George, I think we should hear it.
If you want this choice position, have a cheery disposition, rosy cheeks, no walks. That's the part I put in. Play games, all sorts. You must be kind, you must be witty, very sweet and fairly pretty.
Well, of all the ridiculous.
George, please.
Take us on outings, give us treats. Sing songs, bring sweets. We won't hide your spectacles so you can't see. Put toads in your bed or pepper in your tea. Hurry, Nanny, many thanks. Sincerely, Jane and Michael Banks.
That's quite enough Tommy rot for one day. Now, will you please go to the nursery and let me get to work?
They were only trying to help.
It won't help anyone to make me late. Precision and order, that's all that I ask. The running of a household, a straightforward task. The children, the servants, are all your domain, whilst I remain the sovereign. Remain the sovereign of Cherry Tree Lane. Yes?
I'm here in answer to the advertisement.
What advertisement? We haven't placed any advertisement.
Now, let me see. Play games, all sorts, which I most certainly can. Take us on outings, give us treats.
Michael, it's our advertisement.
Rosy cheeks and fairly pretty. There's no objection on that score, I hope.
Oh, none at all.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, take it up with Mrs. Banks. She handles all that side of things. Nothing domestic if there's anything to do with me. And don't forget the references.
I make it a rule never to give references.
I see.
I'll see the children now, thank you.
Yes, of course. You'll see they're very nice children. Now, this is...
Mary Poppins. Jane, don't stare. And close your mouth, Michael. You're not a codfish. Now, best foot forward, spit spot.
Miss Brill, we have a new nanny.
Or I did. A very tidy nursery, I must say. Who's responsible for that?
Mrs. Brill. Me. I like to keep things neat.
Do you indeed? Well, I look forward to making use of that. Now, if there's one thing I like to place my hat, it's on a hat stand.
But there's nothing in it. I better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky. Mary Poppins, how could you know what we wanted in the nanny when we made our list?
Your list? I'm not an item in the weekly shop, thank you very much.
Then how did you come? It was if the wind just blew you here.
It did. Now, stand over there. Just as I thought, a noisy, mischievous, troublesome little boy.
You're making that up. A noisy...
Now you. Thoughtless, short-tempered and untidy.
I don't believe you. Let me see. What about your measurement, Mary Poppins?
I'm practically perfect in every way.
Practically perfect.
Some people say each virtue virtually knows no bounds. Each saint is great and patently sound. I'm practically perfect from head to toe. If I had a fault, it would never dare to show. I'm so practically perfect in every way. Now, perhaps you have a few questions.
Temperamental,
Never.
or gross, or gruff.
Very thought.
Do you stay tender when the burden gets tough?
Quite the contrary.
Do you read stories without a big fuss? Or have objections to playing with us?
Some minor improvements may not go amiss, but at all times you must remember this. I like games, but I choose them.
That's not fair!
I didn't say I was fair, I said I was. Practically perfect, and it's my dream. By the time you leave here, you both will be the same. You will be practically perfect.
Practically perfect.
We will be practically perfect in every way. Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. Today I'm a screever, and as you can see, a screever's an artist of highest degree, and it's all me own work from me own memory. Stay right where you are. I know that silhouette anywhere. Mary Poppins. Nice to see you, Bert. Well, I must say, you do look swell.
He can't know you. You've only just arrived.
I wasn't born 1 minute before I walked into your house, Michael Banks. Have you met these two, Bert?
I've seen him running about chasing a kite. It's not a real kite.
So, what are you up to?
Mary Poppins says it's a game. It's called A Walk in the Park. Some game. I'd rather eat spinach.
Come along, Bert.
You can't come with us. You're too dirty. We don't want to go to Stinky Park anyway.
Oh, yes, you do. Because when you walk with Mary Poppins, you go to places you've never dreamed of. All that it takes is a spark, and something as plain as a park becomes a wonderland. What you do is look anew, then you'll understand why it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so lively when the day is grey and ordinary. Mary makes the sun shine bright. Happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the dawn. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. More than a brass for all of us. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Come on, you two.
Boring, just like other nannies sing. Parks are good for us. It's just statues, dogs, and grannies. I don't understand all the fuss. Is she doing it to spite us? We could lose her for a little. Perhaps it's all a plot. I'll tell you what. She seems so different, but I bet she's not. There is nothing to excite us in the park. What was that?
You're quite wrong, you know. When you take a walk with Mary, anything can happen.
Who are you?
I'm Negus, and I've waited over half a century to take a walk on a sunny day like this. This man out with his dog will stand agog to see a statue take a gentle jog.
Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. Oh, let's start the holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so loud. When the day is light and ordinary, today makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is walking all around you. There's nothing to shine at the door. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. Oh, it's a jolly holiday. Why the day is Mary, just Mary that we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we Did that just happen? Yes, but how?
Mary Poppins, of course.
But how did you make it happen?
Anything can happen if you let it.
Mary Poppins, how long will you stay?
We'll see. You won't leave us, will you, Mary Poppins? I'll stay until the wind changes. Now, run along in. Jane and Michael want to say goodnight.
Tell them you've given me the message.
George, please.
Oh, Daddy, we had a wonderful day. We sang with the busker and danced with the statue. You wouldn't have approved, but...
If you know that, then why did you do it?
Daddy, could I have a kite?
Could you fly?
You could always teach me.
And when would I have the time to do that? Now, go to the nursery.
Poor Michael. All he cares about is flying kites.
I used to love flying kites at his age, but my nanny, Miss Andrew, soon frightened me out of it.
Is it out of the question to do without a nanny?
Don't be absurd. Well, the best people have nannies. Anyways, it allows the wives to get on with charity work. Which reminds me, how's your tea party coming along?
I'm not sure. It seems so odd to send out invitations to people I hardly know.
But the people you should know. Remember, by your friends shall ye be judged.
But that's the thing. They're not my friends.
Will you talk to Mary Poppins about this afternoon?
Don't think so.
Very well, but make sure she's doing things our way, not hers.
Winds do change, tides can turn, sink or swim, see what you learn. Me, I was told when I was small, just learn a trade, so I learned them all. Chim chimney, chim chim chimney.
Are you quite sure you know how to ice it?
Quite sure. And in case you weren't, I haven't been exchanged by the fairies for talking about anything.
I'll just go up and check the drawing room.
I like to be helpful. And I'd like to be rich, but destiny thought otherwise.
She says she can tell Robert and I what to do.
Does she indeed? Please, Mrs. Brill, I don't mind, honest. Fine. I will give you one job and one job only. Put the icy tools next to the kid. You think you can manage that? Is that all? For you? Yes. For me? No. I swear, a slave an inch from home was on a pleasure cruise compared to my life in this house.
Michael, why don't we make the icing?
Because we don't know how.
Don't be so feeble. Go get the eggs and flour.
So even eggs and icing.
They aren't mine. Robbins and I, bring me the cake.
Go up and get ready. Robert Stein! What have you done? Should I call a doctor?
I don't think that would be necessary,
Ma'am. Children, do you know how important my party is? You deserve some very nasty medicine. Just you wait till bedtime. I don't think we should wait till then, Ma'am. Why don't you go up and get changed? We'll clear up, won't we?
I'm not ill. I won't take it and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many things, your information is faulty. Open. But
Strawberry ice.
now you.
I'm not sure I like strawberry ice.
I'm not sure I care. Open.
Wine cordial?
Now, come along. Michael, I know you like to keep things neat. Jane.
Can't Roberts and I do it when he wakes up? He is a servant.
With that attitude, you'll get through a lot of servants before you're very old. Besides, with every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap. The job's a game. With every task you undertake, becomes a piece of cake. A lark, a spree. It's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Oh, my point exactly. The honey bees fetch the nectar from the flowers to the comb. Their nectar of ever buzzing to and fro, because they take a little nip from every flower that they sip, and then they find their task is not a grind. For In the most delightful way.
Where are we going today?
I thought we could play our next
Game.
What game?
It's called A Visit to the Bank.
This is a bank. Did Daddy agree? If he did, he must have put the idea into his head somehow.
Me putting ideas into other people's heads. Really? What's an incredible thing to say?
Decision and order, hot in a wheel, opening a ledger, closing a deal, prudent investment, financial sense, a ray of sunshine, and shillings and pence.
I see her one customers coming in. Have you made your decision?
I believe so, sir.
Good, good.
Be sure it's the right one.
Every transaction, credit or debt, choose your lower balance, targets are met, 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 met.
Perfect! What objections can you have? My security is more than adequate, and Latin America's expanding market. Have you no courage?
But Mr. Van Hustler, what I haven't been able to grasp is what exactly is your final product?
Oh, what do you think? Money, of course.
Yes, money. But making money out of money. Is that enough?
Are you man enough to be a banker?
Assessing the market, limit the risk, make room for error, business is brisk, 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 brisk.
Have you come up with your decision yet, Mr. Bank? There's a town full of good people whose future depends on you.
I know that.
Please, give us a chance. The factory could be running in serious and expand before years out. I'd give it everything I've got.
But Mr. Northbrook, how can I be sure the money would be safe?
What about my workforce? They make it safe. My men have dreams. To earn an honest living. A wife and kids, a home to call their own. If you'd invest enough today, it paves the way. I promise you will pave the road.
I'm sorry, Mr. Northbrook, but
Hello, Daddy!
What on earth are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
No, no man should be too busy for his own children. What have you come for, young man? Have you come for some money as well?
Hardly. What would they need money for?
Well, it's never too early to learn its value.
I know the value of this. It's a sixpence.
No, that's its worth. Its value is how we spend it. Do good, and may it bring you good luck.
And what do we say to Mr. Northbrook?
Thank you.
I'll wait outside.
When I was a little boy, I wouldn't dare interrupt my father.
You were a little boy?
Of course I was. And my nanny, Miss Andrew, made sure to keep me out of his way.
Daddy, when you're investing in the bank's money, what are you looking for? A good man or a good idea?
Oh, well, I suppose it's a good idea, but a good man is much rarer and much more valuable.
Come along, children.
I'm sorry, Mr. Van Hustler, but I'm afraid my answer is no.
So you don't recognize a good idea?
Perhaps not, but I recognize a good man when I see one.
You really regret this, her bait!
A man with dreams that life hasn't broken. A man with hopes, ambitions to fulfill. A man you're certain at first glance deserves a chance. So, Mr. Northbrook, when exactly can the new factories open?
Thank you, sir. You both regret this.
Mary. Hello, kids.
Hello.
We're off to Mrs. Corrie's talking shop. Care to join us?
Talking shop?
Who's Mrs. Corrie?
Who's Mrs. Corrie? Mrs. Corrie is older than anyone in the world. She talked to William before he went conquering, to Vlad before he went impaling, and to Alexander before he weren't so great.
That's impossible. Anything can happen if you let it. Well, if it isn't Mary Poppins with Jane and Michael Banks.
She knows us.
And how was poor little Georgie?
Who?
Georgie Banks, your father. He used to give his nanny the slip and come here into my shop in secret. Oh, I remember Georgie so loved my gingerbread stars. Now, Mary Poppins, what can I do for you?
Well, I was rather hoping for an ounce of conversations.
I'm out of conversations, and I'm right out of words too. I do have some letters though.
Now, what words can we make?
Rutaplex.
Lapitophorus.
Those don't count. You made them up. And where do you think words came from in the first place? Somebody had to make them up.
You know, we could always use the same letter more than once.
Let me see.
Supercalifragilistic expialidocious.
That's not a word.
Of course it's a word, and unless I'm very much mistaken, I think it's a rather useful one. When trying to express oneself, it's frankly quite absurd to leaf through lengthy lexicons to find the perfect word. A little spontaneity keeps conversation clean. You need to find a way to say precisely what you mean. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Exactly what they want. Champion simply grunting would suffice.
If they heard this word, they might have used it once or twice.
I'm sure the Roman Empire only entered the abyss because those Latin scholars never had a word like this. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Say it softly, the effect could be hypnosis. Check your breath before you speak in case it's halitosis. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You can say it backwards, which is so codalized as a siligar full of creepers.
She may be tricky, but she's bloody good.
So when the cat is on your tongue, there's no need more to say. You summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. Pick out and sing the consonants and 60 vowels as well, and put them in order, which is very hard to spell. Clever clogs.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, everything's all wrong. After I refused to loan the bank's money to some German chap, he went to our chief rivals, and now it looks set to be a gold mine.
Well, they can't expect you to get it right every time.
That's exactly what they expect.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always every
That's more than loud enough. Both of you to the nursery now. Mary Poppins, you're here to teach the children manners. And just look at them.
George, you're tired. Mary Poppins, please could you keep the children occupied in the nursery tonight?
That's not fair. Daddy gets mad and we're stuck up in the nursery. Daddy's mean and rotten and I hate him.
Jane, take that back this instant. I will not let you criticize your father. Mary Poppins, up to the nursery, please. George, if you have your troubles, I'd like to share them.
Don't worry, you will. I've been suspended without salary until they decide what to do with me.
Twists and turns, ups and downs. One moment smiles, next moment frowns. The bad-tempered faces had better change quick, 'cause if the wind changes, this face might just stick. Chim chimney, chim chim, chiree chim charoo.
Why does Daddy get so cross? Fathers are supposed to look after children, not shout at them all the time.
I suppose, but who do you think looks after fathers when things go wrong?
The mothers, I suppose.
Not the children.
Wouldn't that be rather upside down?
Some families are upside down, for a while anyway.
I don't want to be in an upside down family. I wish I could run away.
But why don't you?
Because you miss me.
No, I wouldn't.
Right, that's enough. To bed, both of you.
Oh, Mary Poppins, I wish you would just leave us alone.
Be careful of the things you wish for.
Don't you ever stop.
Govern your temper, or your temper will govern you.
I'm sick and tired of your stupid sayings and your stupid games.
Just get into bed.
Well, I won't go to sleep and you can't make me.
In that, as in so many things,
Your information.
is faulty. Playing the game, having a ball. Those who don't play shan't play at all. Win bigs again, only when they've learned to play the game. Up where the smoke is all billowed and curled, between pavement and stars is the chimney sweep's world, where there's hardly no day, no hardly no night. There's things off in shadow and halfway in light. On the rooftops of London. What a sight. Joining the sweeps tonight, are we? Best view in the world, eh? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good luck will rub off when he shakes hands with you. Or blow me a kiss, but and that's lucky too. Oh, you're going then? The wind has changed. But they're good kids, Mary. Would I be helping them if they weren't? But I can't help them if they won't let me. So they've got to do the next bit on their own. Cheerio, Bert. Look out for them for me.
Where's Mary Poppins? Gone. Gone? Mrs. Brill, what does au revoir mean? Why? Because that's what she's written in this note. Dear Jane and Michael, keep playing the games. Au revoir, Mary Poppins. It's French. It means till we meet again. Now come inside before you catch your death.
Nowhere is there a more happy yak crew than them what sing chim chim, chiree chim charoo.
Chim chimney, chim chim, chirring chim
Miss Brill, is the nursery tidy?
As tight as I can make it, ma'am. Seeing as how for the last 6 weeks I've had all the work to do looking after the children since she left. Now I've had all the work to do getting the house ready for work on my back.
If you knew how hard it was to track her down.
Fancy that, ma'am? Miss Brill, is it really her? Well, I don't know who else.
The note says till we meet again.
George, you're going to be surprised.
Winifred, you know I hate surprises.
George dear, I do think you're going to be proud of me. Now hurry up everybody, I want her to find everything. Spick, spot, spick and span.
Spick and span. A sense of excitement. It's what you want to
Orders someone is returning to cherry tree.
Good morning.
The Heavenly Terror!
Miss Andrew, it's lovely to meet you at last. I hope you had a good journey.
It was thoroughly engaged. Where did George go?
I'm afraid he had an urgent appointment.
I see. Not much of a house, is it?
We like it.
But it doesn't take much to keep you happy. Look at the dust. There and there. Filth.
Now, just a minute.
Ah, you must be the children. Pity. I don't suppose you know who I am.
Yes, we do. You're the Horned Terror.
Impudent boy. Why aren't you wearing stockings?
I don't like them.
Tut, what manners? I see there is not a moment to lose. These children have been spoiled. I've arrived here just in time. By chance I brought the punishment. The best befits the crime. Brimstone and trickle and caustic soap. These are the tools of my trade. Spoonfuls of sugar, you don't have a hope. See the changes are made. Open.
Tastes as bad as it smells.
Words. Open. Your son will go to boarding school at once. As for the girl, I shall take charge of her myself. I won't stand for whining or whinging or whimpering, crying or lying or sobbing or shivering. I think that leads to such bad habits learned. First threaten to throttle, then unpump the motor. Brimstone and trickle will work. Now show me to my room.
I'm disappointed. I truly am. I thought I was going to be home with the umbrella.
Oh, what are we going to do?
The only thing we can do. Run away.
What's the matter and who's after you?
The nastiest nanny in the world.
She really as bad as all that.
She looks like something that would eat its own young.
Miss Andrews was Daddy's nanny.
Which explains a lot. Wouldn't say that. How about we start things off with a shake for good luck?
Why do we have to shake your hand?
Has anyone ever told you that it's lucky you shake the chimney sweet scent?
Michael, look, it's a real one. writer, you've always wanted to fly a proper kite.
I've always wanted to fly a proper kite. With Daddy.
Of course you have, but you need to know how it's done. Get some practice in, and you'll make the proudest father in the whole blooming empire. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can have your own set of wings. With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Let's go fly up to the highest height. Let's go fly and send this story up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly apart. You can do it for one more time.
Oh, Mary Poppins, I knew it. I knew you'd come back.
Oh, not so tight. I'm not a sardine in a tin. And where are your coats?
We didn't have time to put them on because we ran away.
Oh, have you really?
It's been so awful since she left, and Miss Andrews, Daddy and I came, and we didn't help him like you told us to, and...
Oh, my eye. Your life's a tragedy. Anyways, let's go home. Come along, children.
Well, she's there. She came this morning as a surprise for Daddy.
Did she really? Well, maybe I'll be a surprise for her. Now let's go home. Hello, Bert.
Mary, you're a sight for sore eyes.
We really are. Welcome back, Mary Poppins.
Let's go home now.
Wait, aren't you going to shake Bert's hand for good luck?
I don't need any luck, thank you very much.
Not like that, you stupid boy. You sit here and clean the grate. Again. Oh, so you've decided to come calling back, have you? Who are you?
I'm Mary Poppins,
Mary Poppins, but you left without notice.
and I've come back without notice.
I see. And what do you expect me to do?
Pack.
Pack? You insolent young person. How dare you speak to me this way? Brimstone and trees, my favourite weather, that will make runaways stop. Impudent children respond so much quicker when forced to drink every last drop. I brought up their father,
That I don't doubt you must be so proud of the way he turned out.
shining a song.
Host, we all have our struggles, but him more than most. I recognize fully that you are a bully who used cruel deeds as a pun. Well, now he's to catch because you play your match.
Brimstone and tree, just a spoonful of sugar. Brimstone and tree, just a spoonful of sugar. Brimstone and tree.
Well, that gave her a taste of her own medicine.
Mary Poppins, wherever did you come from?
She came from
Michael!
Jane, Michael, you are very naughty for running off like that, and I should be as mad as anything. If I wasn't so pleased to see you. Where's Miss Andrews?
She left.
Left.
Why? She didn't give me a reason, Mum.
Good evening, Mom. We found this one wandering in the park. Good night, Mom.
George,
Where is she?
Miss Andrew, she left. And George, Mary Poppins is back.
Oh. Well, I wondered if I might have a word. Things haven't gone well for us since you left.
If this is about my payments, sir, I'd rather just let them accrue.
But if only you knew how much was accruing as it is.
Now, I must get started. Jane, Michael, come along.
George, after so many years of good service, you made a mistake. What's the worst that can happen?
Winifred, if I'm to be dismissed, then we are to be destitute.
But we'll still have what really matters, the children and each other.
Is that locket new? What's in it? A portrait.
Whose?
You'll know when the time comes and not before.
You will leave us, will you, Mary Poppins?
I'll stay until the chain breaks.
What chain? Where?
Let's wait and see. Uncanny that it's so hard to find. Unique yet big, unspeakably kind. Still practically perfect. And yet I'm sure there's still room for improvement. A few games more.
And where else would a chimney sweep be?
It's awfully big up here. And what does that tell you?
The worm's so small and unimportant.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Now that's so much for our troubles. They're so big down in the nursery. But up here,
That's more like it. Your troubles are never so bad when you look at them from a little higher up.
Brush away the dirt and salt. Brush away your tears.
cobwebs that aren't swept away.
Hang around for years.
We may look at what we've done, slattered tar and much, it's tar and run. When you're in a Peter lend a helping hand if you ever need them. Back to the nursery.
Back to the nursery. Step in time. Back to the nursery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Back to the nursery, step in time.
What is all this commotion?
Special delivery from Brother Francis. Step in time. Special delivery, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Special delivery, step in time.
Well, time to go. Good night, Governor.
Not so fast. To the nursery now, Jane, you too. Mary Poppins. Would you be good enough to give an explanation?
First, I'd like to make one thing very clear.
Yes?
I never explain anything. Come along, children.
It's from the band. They want to see me at the close of business tonight.
Tonight?
Might as well face it. In just a few short hours, we will have joined the ranks of the unemployed.
Are you quite sure?
Quite sure. So I think we better make some plans. So that's where I put them.
What are they?
Gingerbread stars. I used to hide them from my nanny when I was a little kid. It's weird. I used to dream of the stars, but I'm not usually sentimental.
It's so good to look back sometimes.
It's that Poppins woman. She's responsible for all this.
I know the person. What's that thing she's always singing? A spoonful of sugar, that is all it takes. It changes bread and water into tea and cakes. Just a spoonful of sugar goes a long, long way. So have yourself an healthy helping every day. Well, good luck to you, Governor.
Thank you, Bert. Good luck to you too.
Daddy, do you remember when we came to the bank?
Yes?
We were each given a sixpence, and we were told to spend them wisely.
Excellent advice. What did you spend it on?
Nothing yet. We've decided to give them to you.
I suppose Mary Poppins put you up to this.
She hasn't said a word.
We just thought a bit of extra cash might do something.
Good night, Daddy. We do love you, you know. Mummy, Daddy's really worried, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But always remember that he loves you both very much, and that's far more important than jobs, houses, or anything else.
Are you going to the bank today?
I'd like to go, but I'm afraid it just isn't possible.
Mary Poppins says anything is possible.
Do you really believe in that, Mary Poppins?
Anything can happen if you let it. Sometimes things are difficult, but you can let it to be so. Changes can be made. You can move a mountain if you use a larger spade. Anything can happen, it's a marvel. You can be a butterfly or just stay larval. Stretch your mind beyond fantastic. Dreams are made of strong elastic. Take some sound advice and don't forget it. Anything can happen if you let it. If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars. But we've found a whole new thing. If you reach for the heavens, you'll get the stars.
Bugs are only tuppence a bag.
I would take it as a great favour if you kindly feed them for me.
scheme that was bound to make millions, and we want to know why.
Then I'll tell you why. I turned down Mr. Van Haster's scheme because it was hollow. There was words of assets, profits and growth, but there was no word about the people. I apologize for ruining the bank, but I do not apologize for realizing that there are more important things in life than making money.
My dear chap, Van Haster's scheme has ruined our rival in the nastiest scandals since records began. We don't want your apologies. We're offering ours.
Oh my word.
And another thing, do you remember lending a loan to a friend in Northbrook? Well, he's repaying it and opening 2 new factories. With the percentage you negotiated, we'll accept to make a fortune.
Oh my word. Well, that's just...
I very much hope you can tell us how you did it. Just give us the word. It'll be quite safe with us.
Give you the word? Give you the word? I'll give you the word, all right. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always come to supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Forgive him, it's not his fault. It's all because of his nanny, Miss Andrew.
Holy terror, she taught me everything I know.
Then now's your chance to forget it.
It's all right, darling. I've made the bank a fortune.
Really?
By way of recompense, we'd like to offer you the job of senior manager. The salary has doubled.
Exactly how much has he made for you?
Triple. Quadruple your present rate.
Close your mouth, George. You're not a codfish.
Well,
Well, then I accept, but there is one thing you must understand. From now on, my family comes first.
agreed?
Agreed.
Winifred, I'm afraid I've underestimated you.
Oh, George. Anything can happen, it's official. You can choose the super or the superficial. Sally forth the way with steering. Obstacles start disappearing. Go on, chase your dreams, you won't regret it. Anything can happen if you let it.
I love you, Mary Poppins.
You're a fine boy, Michael Banks, and you will one day be a fine man.
It makes me so anxious when you talk like that.
Like what?
So gentle and kind, and not a bit like yourself at all. Do be cross, Mary Poppins, or do be cross again.
Is that the thanks I get for the trouble I've taken?
That's better.
Now, into bed, both of you. Go along, children. It's tonight, isn't it? Yes, Bert. Well, goodbye then, Mary. Goodbye, Bert. Look after yourself. With every job, when it's complete, there is a sense of bittersweet. That moment when you know a task is done. Though in your heart you'd like to stay to help things on their way. You've always known they must do it alone. There, practically perfect, and I hope it stays so. Look! It's Mary Poppins' locket. Oh. The chain's broken.
Don't you remember? I'll stay until the train breaks.
What's inside? It's a picture of the 3 of us. She signed it. From Mary Poppins with a great deal of love.
Where's Mary Poppins?
Gone.
Gone? How peculiar.
She'll be back. Now, what do you think of this?
It's the best I've ever seen.
Could we fly together?
Oh, Daddy. Mary Poppins won't be coming back. She's gone forever.
My dear, how could you possibly know such a thing?
Because we don't need her anymore, and other families will. Won't they, Daddy?
They will.
Maybe she's right, George. Maybe we could do without a nanny from now on. What do you think?
I think you better dance with me.
George, this is serious.
A shooting star! Can we wish on it?
Oh, I think we can do better than that. If you reach for the stars, all you get are the stars. But we found a home you stay.
If you reach for the heavens,
You get the stars.